What's up guys, Nex here. Today we are back, and we had a bit of an update today, as we usually do on Thursdays. Don't mind the ugly ship out there, it's a current project of mine. I may show that at the end of the video. So the first thing that they added was the option to show and hide items. So, say I don't want to see these arc furnaces, the assembler, and the connectors. I can click Show Block in Terminal off, and then if I turn that back on, I can see them, but if I keep it off, I can't. Now, I haven't tested what they do in a group, so let me see. Let's just name it something random. Mash random keys. Okay, so the group does stay. I can still turn them off and everything. I can even show block in terminal. Okay, so you do have to refresh the control panel. But, I mean, that's alright. I'm okay with that. Oxygen venting now affects players. So, let me take these two sensors right here. Turn them off. So what happens if we depressurize now, we actually will get sucked out, but we get stuck on the door. Because, I mean, this astronaut hitboxes are a little wonky. So if we stand in front of this door, wait a second for it to pressurize, and then press the button, whee! This also does affect items like oxygen bottles, hand tools. So let me just drop all of those right in here. Okay. And repressurize again. Let's see, while we're waiting for that to pressurize, what else? We have J to take our helmet on and off, which is amazing. We no longer... There's a bit of flash there. Don't know if that's just my computer, but whenever I change a player model, it spaghettifies for a second. Like that. Anyway, you can put your helmet on and take it off without screwing around in the med bay, which is really, really nice, and I'm happy about that. That room is now pressurized, I would hope. Whee! See how that tool got blown back there because the other ones pushed it? I don't know where my grinder went. Maybe it went inside. Let's see. Pick you up while we're here. Nope, it got blown all the way into space. The final frontier. So, what else? Fixes oxygen status 0% in creative. I never ran into that bug. Conveyors red when oxygen is disabled in world options. So that way your conveyors will work if you don't have oxygen on. Apparently that was a bug. Fixed message when refilling bottles is shown to all people. So basically, if you're in a... Wait. I'm not quite sure what that is. They also fixed the oxygen notification not showing. They also added something today, which I'm not sure about. I haven't played around with it yet. I probably will maybe do a separate video on it, but they added a new scenario which basically you have to fight off pirates or something. So if you don't want to see this tiny, somewhat unfinished ship showcase, then you may click off now. If you do, stick around and enjoy, I guess. So, recently I was watching Morelibus's videos, and he was talking about how he was working on Crown Muller again. and showcased him off a little bit on what he was planning in his last video, and that's not painted right. That's not painted right either. Okay, Shift P, and there we go. That's better. I've been basically working on this all day. Anyway, so he was showing his crown molar off, and that gave me an idea to build my own. So, right here, when we hop in the cockpit, you are in third person. Oops. You immediately have the time. That's not correct. That's weird. Okay. Actually in 24-hour format, that is correct. Oxygen tanks are full. This has 4 oxygen tanks, 1 oxygen generator. The reactor output's pretty low. Cargo space has nothing in it. And then location, damaged blocks. And then everything that's in your inventory, or can be in your inventory, this is just ores and components. And the whole goal of this ship was to have interchangeable tools. So if I fly over here, this ship is rather maneuverable for its size, and throw our merge, that was the wrong thing, throw our merge blocks on, and very carefully fly into here. We can then pick up our welders, grab that, and if we want, we could go grab a grinder side, or we could just pick up the other welder, wait for it to merge, maybe pull down into the side a little, there we go, and I have damage blocks turned off, that's why I rammed into there and nothing happened. Now we have a bunch of welders. That's a fairly large area of effect. There is a bit of a dead zone in the middle. Not much you can do about that, and still keep cockpit visibility up. The world is saving, so it's frozen. There we go. And this does have added engines because these are so large that there is a noticeable performance decrease in the flying of the ship. So that's why there's extra thrusters. I originally did build it blue. This was the final version, you could say, of when I was actually building it. And down here, I have the build process right here. So basically, I built up the cargoes. This has 15 large cargo containers, bunch of large thrusters, bunch of small thrusters, a few connectors here and there. This actually did change when I went to the tool carrying version, you know, the second to last or last version. I added a second set of large reactors right there because I was overloading when the tools were on for the extra, yeah, it is connected, for the extra thrusters. And then this is it armor skinned. And honestly, this ship is kind of ugly. Oh, also these connectors did change. I removed them and replaced them with more up and down thrusters. So this is when the tools were being added. I'm still not done with the tools yet. That is to come. Maybe I'll show it off in next week's update. That's about it for that ship. And I'm going to delete all of these because it's really lagging my world. Ow. I hate painting. I wish there was like a paint all button. Also, these do have one small reactor on each, so if I bump it, it won't go flying away. It does not have a thruster facing each of these directions, which I guess I could add pretty easily, just right in there, one small thruster or a couple. I just haven't yet. That's actually a pretty good thought. And if you've made it this far, I also wanted to ask you guys another thing. I really want to do some kind of multiplayer survival series on YouTube here. However, I need somebody to do it with. So, I guess if you want to do a multiplayer series like me, let me know. We might be able to work something out. Overseas will be more difficult because of time zones and such. But if you're in America, Canada, you know, that part of the world, that strip, then it should work out pretty well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. Really helps me out. I'm not asking you to specifically like, but you can if you wish. I'm basically trying to say, comment if you liked the video, or like it, or whatever you wish to do. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.